Your willpower. The shocking truth about intelligence. Taking charge of yourself means putting aside certain widespread myths. At the top of the list is the notion that intelligence is measured by the ability to solve complex problems, to write, read, and compute at certain levels, and to quickly solve abstract equations. This view of intelligence posits formal education and academic knowledge or culture as the true measure of personal achievement. It fosters a kind of intellectual snobbery that has resulted in very demoralizing outcomes. We have come to believe that a person is intelligent if they have a series of academic degrees or a great capacity within some scholastic discipline, mathematics, sciences, an enormous vocabulary, a great memory for recalling superfluous facts, or if they are an avid reader. However, psychiatric hospitals are filled with patients who have all the credentials duly presented, as well as many who do not. The true barometer of intelligence is a happy and effective life lived each day and in each moment of every day. If you are happy, if you live each moment making the most of its possibilities, then you're an intelligent person. The ability to solve problems is a useful addition to your happiness. But if you know that despite your lack of ability to solve certain things, you can choose what makes you happy or at least avoid what will make you unhappy, then it can be said that you are intelligent. You are intelligent because you have the most effective weapon to combat CM. Yes, the nervous breakdown. It may catch your attention that I tell you there is no such thing as a nervous breakdown or depression. Nerves do not collapse. Open someone up and look for their broken nerves. They won't appear. Intelligent people do not have CN because they are in control of themselves. They know how to choose happiness instead of depression because they know how to face the problems in their lives. Note that I did not say solve the problems. Instead of measuring their intelligence by their ability to solve problems, these people measure it by their ability to remain equally happy and valuable, whether the problem is solved or not. You can start to consider yourself truly intelligent based on how you choose to feel when facing difficult situations. The difficulties of life are very similar for everyone. All who are with other human beings in any social context have the same difficulties. Disagreements, compromises, conflicts are part of what it means to be a human being. Likewise, money, old age, illnesses, death, natural disasters, and accidents are events that present problems to all human beings. But while some people manage to avoid the discouragement that immobilizes and unhappiness, when facing these facts, there are others who collapse, become inert, or suffer a nervous breakdown. Human beings who recognize problems as part of the human condition and do not measure happiness by the absence of problems are the most intelligent human beings we know. They are also the rarest and hardest to find. Learning to fully take charge of yourself will involve a completely new mental process and can be difficult because there are too many forces in our society that conspire against individual responsibility. You must trust your ability to emotionally feel what you choose to feel at any given moment in your life. This is a radical concept. You have probably grown up believing that you cannot control your own emotions, that anger, fear, and hatred, intelligence, like love, ecstasy, and joy, are things that happen to you. An individual does not control these things. They accept them when a painful event happens. One naturally feels sorrow and waits for something good and joyful to happen soon to feel good again. The major premise is clear. You have the power to think whatever occurs to you. If something occurs to you suddenly, something you chose to put in your head, even if you don't know why you did it, you still have the power to make it disappear, and therefore, you continue to control your mental universe. I can tell you to think of a pink antelope, and you can turn it green or turn it into a wild boar, or you can simply think of anything else you want. Only you can control what enters your head as a thought. If you do not believe this, simply answer this question. If you are not the one who controls your thoughts, who controls them? Is it your spouse, your boss, or your mother? And if they are the ones who control what you think, then send them to get psychotherapeutic treatment, and you will improve immediately. But you know that is not the case. You, and only you, can control your thinking apparatus outside of extreme cases of brainwashing or conditioning experiments that are not part of your life. Your thoughts are yours exclusively to do with what you want. Keep them, change them, share them, or contemplate them. No other person can get inside your head and have your thoughts as you experience them. You are the one who really controls your thoughts, and your brain is your own, and you can use it however you want and determine. Your minor premise is not disputable. If you examine the historical evidence and use your common sense, you cannot have a feeling or emotion without first having experienced a thought. Without the brain, your ability to feel disappears. A feeling is a physical reaction to a thought. If you cry or blush, your heart beats faster, or you experience any of the possible emotional reactions from the endless list of possibilities, it means you first received a signal from the thought center. When the thought center of your mind is damaged or has suffered a short circuit, you do not feel emotions. You cannot feel them. With certain types of brain injuries, you do not even feel physical pain. Your hand can be completely burned and fried in the fire, and you do not feel any sensation of pain. You know you cannot neutralize your thought center and at the same time experience any sensation in your body. It is not possible. Thus, your minor premise is supported by a truth. All your sensations come to you preceded by a thought, and without brain function, you cannot experience sensations. The conclusion of the syllogism is also elusive. If you control your thoughts, and your sensations and feelings come from your thoughts, then you are capable of controlling your own feelings and sensations. And you can control your feelings by working on the thoughts that preceded them. To simplify, we can say that you believe that things or people make you unhappy. But this is not correct. You are responsible for your unhappiness because it is your thoughts about the things and people in your life that make you unhappy. To become a free and healthy person, you have to learn to think differently. When you have managed to change your thoughts, then your new feelings will begin to emerge, and you will have taken the first step on the path to your personal freedom.